Hey guys, today we're doing another Duskmourn draft. Today I'm doing a quick draft just because I'm low on gems. So this is where you draft against the bots, but then you play against real people anyway. Pack one, pick one. Got quite a lot of good cards here. Trapped in the Screen is pretty premium removal. Nowhere to Run, also pretty premium removal because it leaves an enchantment that you can sack if you're playing like red-black. Fear of Isolation's pretty good. Ghost Vacuum is, I think it's always good because worst case scenario, you're stopping any graveyard interaction for your opponent. It costs 1 mana, so even if they remove it, they're probably overpaying to remove it. It can be played in any deck. It's good in every deck. I think all of these are fine cards, these three. The Machete's okay, the Patch Plaything's okay, but at least this way I can stay more open, and in my second pack I've got a better option to be more flexible. Some more great cards. This does 5 damage if you sack a creature or an enchantment, or you can pay 4 mana to do the 5 damage, and it exiles the creatures it kills. Optimistic Scavenger, +1/+1 whenever you place an enchantment or a room. Both of these are good in red-black. Rootwise Survivor is okay and always good. This is tough. There's a small synergy in the black-red sack deck because I'm sacking this. There's a small synergy there. In terms of the wheel, I guess Murder could wheel. And the Rip Chain could wheel. Sawblade is tempting, but it forces me into 2 colours. Bargain's great, and it's more open, but Scavenger's also really good. I think I'm gonna take... Ooh, this is tough. I think I'm gonna take Bargain here. Okay. Another pretty great pack. Altanak is castable at 7 mana. If they try to remove it, you draw a card. You can discard it also for a land card in your graveyard, which allows you to summon it from your graveyard if you have recursion. Unable to Scream's always great. If I went this, I would have preferred to pick the Optimistic Scavenger in the last pack. Glassworks is always good. Centipede is pretty good. It could be in red-green. Delirium. This would be more... Glassworks keeps me in 1 colour. I feel like Glassworks you can pick up quite a few. I'm going to pick up Altanak. Though I'm not 100% sure on that pick. Live or Die is recursion. We could go and swing to black-green and then maybe have some recursion. Ticket booths, whatever. Infernal Phantom I'm not a huge fan of, though it can be good. Winter's Intervention's nice in black. I think I'm gonna go Live or Die here. This draft's been pretty awkward because we're getting good picks all over the place in lots of different colours. Best card here is probably the Shard Mage's Rescue. Wants to be in blue-white more often than not. Glassworks is nice. The Infection's fine. And Bloodsucker's pretty nice as well. Don't have any enchantments yet. Land's not the worst thing in the world. The Flesh Burrower is not the worst thing in the world. I think I'm between these two. And then I'd probably go Infection if that's the case. Okay. Another Altanak, Jesus. I think we could try and go black-green recursion. We get more stuff like Live or Die. Say its name goes up in value in black-green Delirium. Also, we can potentially, if we get 3 of these, it can summon Altanak. I think it is Say its name here. And then, let's see. Vigor's a great trick, indestructible and death touch, instant speed. Harrowing, you discard, your opponent discards, you draw a card. Not my favourite. I think Vigor's a decent trick to have one of. Okay, everything here is kind of bad. If we were going black, red, sacks, I guess this would be the best card. One Frantic Strength isn't bad in a deck either. The Bloodsucker wield. Bear Trap gets an artifact in our deck. This can be a 4/4 Death Touch. I don't really rate it. I think one Bear Trap's okay. Ooh. I probably won't play it, honestly. Okay. Well, I'm happy I'm in green, because this is maybe the best green card in the entire set. So that's nice. Rootwise is fine. It is worth noting white-black is the better recursion deck, but we're not going to be able to get there. And obviously our Altanaks are what we're trying to recur anyway. All of these are middling. I like the Rat, I like the Snatcher. Commune was evil. Gets a sorcery in our yard, but we don't have any Delirium yet, so not a huge upside, even though this is the Delirium colours. Look at the top 4 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. This could put a lot of Say Its names in the graveyard, potentially. I do feel like I'm low on creatures, so there is a downside there. This could be chucked in the yard and recurred, but we only have 1 recursion. I think I'll take 1 Commune was evil. Okay. In our colour, I mean, Fear of Burning Alive's huge, amazing. Inquisitive Glimmer's also amazing. In our colours though, this is good ramp. This is a deck that might want to ramp a little. This is mana fixing. Return cards from your graveyard to your hand, so you still have to pay their cost, so you're not cheating them out. I think the Spineseeker's nice. Rec School's okay, but yeah, I think I'm in Spineseeker territory. Tough pick. Bloodsucker's nice if you have enchantments, but we don't really have any, so it's probably getting cut anyway. Fear of Exposure is an enchantment, and it only costs 3 mana for a 5/4, but you have to tap 2 creatures or pay 2 more mana. Like tapping your mana, essentially. Or another Say Its Name, which is kind of where we're going with this deck. This is a nice card, but it's just a little awkward for us right now. I'm going to hit Say Its Name. Clobbering can be nice. The problem with Clobbering is we don't actually have... We have like no creatures. 5 creatures. I kind of want the dog. We have 0/2 drops, 0/1 drops. Even though this is the better card, our deck will just die if we can't drop something on 2. Because we even already have a lot of tricks. We just need the creatures to play them off. Maybe the greenhouse gets a play, maybe Fear of the Dark. I guess greenhouse is more if you wanted to splash. I haven't really been picking up stuff outside my colours to splash. I think pull stuff from the yard. I think I'm at Fear of the Dark as just a decent creature. We can tap this to get black mana, and then at 7 we can make a 7/7 spirit creature. It's not the worst thing in the world. Not particularly great either. I think... oh, we're not even in white. Why am I thinking of white? I'll pick this up, but it's probably cuttable. Desperate for creatures. I do like Fear of Lost Teeth, but I think I'll go Flesh Burrower. If we had more enchantment synergy and more delirium, which we just don't. We don't have any delirium, do we? Which is weird because we are in the right colours for it. Okay, we'll go Flesh Burrower. Just because we need the 2-drop. Awkward. Is this a... this is a 3-drop. We're low on creatures, I guess this is the choice. Again, it's kind of filler. A lot of filler coming our way. Snatch is nice, I like the rat. I just think we need the low end right now. Maybe a cracked skull. Maybe the greenhouse. A lot of really low quality filler this pack. But we are at 21 playables, or 21 cards. So we should be able to cut stuff. Leech is okay. Commune was evil. We don't need 2. We also have Say Its Name, so maybe Commune was evil is less valuable. This guy is a bomb, pretty much. Delirium. 5/4, when it attacks, it places land onto the battlefield. If it's not a land, it places the card into your hand. Right? Yeah, that's correct. And it's only 4 mana, it's pretty good. Threats around every corner. Synergy with Manifest Dread. Puts out lands, which we do want lands, but I think our Manifest Dread is non-existent. We have 1 card. Yeah. An amazing card, but it just doesn't fit our deck. Clobbering goes up in value the more Flesh Burrows you have, because it has Death Touch. Murder's also not too bad. What's my removal like? Murder my wheel. I kind of want the Flesh Burrower, who give us our 4th 2-drop. Both of these are probably 1 removal, 2-ish removal, 3 removal, 4-ish removal. Really indirect removal. Maybe it does have to be the murder. I think murder's just a little bit safer, maybe. Clobbering's better, but actually I think I'll take the clobbering. Awkward because we got another clobbering. The attic is card draw. Let's play a game as a delirium value card. Just make sure opponent discard cards, gives you some life, -1/-1 on all the creatures. Another clobbering's maybe okay, but it's tough to have a lot of these. Fear of Lost Teeth helps us get delirium, but we only have 1 delirium card. Horrid Vigor kind of does what clobbering does, but it's more reliable, maybe? let's play a game is just value, I guess. Make them discard cards. I think I'd take another Clobbering, but I don't like it. Final Vengeance, we can sack stuff. We could sack a rat. Probably the only thing we'd want to sack. Don't have a lot of good sack targets, which is rough. Cryptid is rough as well, we don't have much Manifest Dread. The Teddy's an artifact creature. Might be a reliable way to hit Delirium a bit. We like to draw cards because we've got good late game. Or it might just be Final Vengeance anyway, even if I have to sack a 2-drop for something. Egotist likes to sack, it's more of a red-black card. Grasping Longneck is an okay reach creature, which we are lacking in reach, I believe. The other option is the Spectral Snatcher, which I don't mind one of, I think. Oof. Valgavoth's Faithful is huge. It's exactly what we want to do. It's resurrecting our big, powerful creatures. I think that's a good pickup. This is a resurrection synergy. So whenever a card leaves your graveyard, so we could Ghost Vacuum and create 2/2s. We can also Final Vengeance and Live or Die. And we can use the other side of this rune card to draw something from our graveyard. Also, Say Its Name, return stuff from our graveyard. Commune was evil, doesn't, so maybe up there. I need to see Say Its Name in the next pack, or I don't have enough to summon Altanak, which is kind of sad. But yeah, I think this Crypt card fits our deck perfectly. This allows us to move stuff also from our graveyard back into the library, which I think works here. I could use the Chandelier over like a Fear of Dark, maybe. That works for me. The Leech just as a okayish 2-drop. Nothing of value here. Maybe the Attic, but that's probably a cut. I'm gonna cut these 3 here that I've been pulling aside. Cut that. Maybe the Spectral Snatcher, but this is very high end. Then again, we do want to sack the Snatcher. Maybe the Chandelier is overly ambitious, because it only synergizes with 1 card. I think because we didn't get 3 Say Its Name, so probably cut a Say Its Name. Probably cut Fear of Dark. 1 Say Its Name, cut. Actually, we do have a lot of trash. I don't really rate this card. I'm not huge on this card either. It makes them discard a card, or we choose a card for them to discard, and then the creature you enchant dies in 1 hit. How many 2-drops are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Very low on 2-drops, so I'm not dropping any 2-drops. I guess let me pull aside what I like the least. Attic is card draw. Say Its Name. Spineseeker. It's ramp I like. The screen's a bit of a stretch. I only need to cut 1 more. What could I sack with Final Vengeance? The rat. Even the leech, I don't care. The dog, I guess. Final Vengeance is just going to be a little awkward, but it's powerful removal. Clobbering's also going to be awkward as removal. So maybe the Cracked Skull goes up in value? Not quite removal. What's our creature count? 12. Little low. What card draw do we have? None, essentially, right? This kind of counts as card draw. This is good value. These are great if we can get them out. Arguably, Altanak does what Snatcher does, but better. We only have 2 ways of bringing stuff back. I think I'm going to drop the Snatcher so we don't have as much high end. Which means Attic stays. I guess there's a question between Cracked Skull and the Amalgam. How many enchantments do we have? 7. Okay, so the Bloodsucker is not actually even half bad with 7 enchantments. I think I go back to put the Bloodsucker in and then drop these 2. This is a great defender. 7 enchantments, it's a little on the low end, but this generates enchantment creatures. A nice low curve, pretty reliable. Altanak can be set to the yard to bring it back on the cheap. We've got Graveyard Hate, good removal, a bit of card draw. Tyvar's a bomb. Altanak and the Wicker can be kind of bomby if you can get them out. I think this deck's pretty nice. Let me just check our mana. It's mostly green, so I think a 9-8 split is fine. And I think we have enough ways to spend mana that I don't mind going 17 lands. Because we want to get to 7, potentially. I actually think this deck's good. Maybe excellent. We'll just have to see. Okay. Nothing till turn 3, but we go first, so we have the luxury of being a little bit slower. Good mana to spell ratio. That's nice. Say its name, we'll mill 3 cards and then we get to pick one from the yard. So not the worst 2-drop ever. Or play on 2. Zesco can be a little scary, but it's not the worst thing ever. Q. Ah yes, free forests. Perfect. This guy's good because he ramps. This guy's good because he can kill the goat, whether he upgrades him or not. And he's an enchantment creature, so he will give us Delirium, which is nice. Yeah, I'm losing out on putting a land card in my hand when this guy plays, but I have 2 land anyway. I guess he's going to attack and then try and discard a card for the trade. I'm happy to trade, so that's fine. Because it's one mana card and a discard and 3 mana. So he's basically paying 4 mana, 2 cards for my 3 mana 1 card. So it's like a positive value trade. Even positive tempo, I guess. Yeah, he's putting a land into his yard, so he maybe doesn't care. Also, that card heals me. I could do a really cheeky play. Put Altanak in the yard, and then bring him back next turn. Feels a little obvious though, and they might kill my Valgavoths. I'd rather do it in one turn. I'd need 5 mana to do that in one turn. But nothing I can play for 2, which is rough. Because I could have puts it in tapped. Okay. I can do that on their turn. Okay, I'm gonna pass my turn then actually. Yeah. This should be hard for them to answer. Hopefully they spend all their mana, which they did pretty much. Ooh, that's the one card. That's like the only card that I don't want to deal with. Last 2 attackers. It's just gonna start taking my yard up. Oof. Okay, it's the one card that beats me in that scenario. Okay, I'll just play out the Wickerfolk. He vacuums. Very awkward. Could have played out Valgavoth, but that also gives away what I'm doing. Do I have any artifact hate? I do have Final Vengeance. Doesn't Final Vengeance exile permanents? Might be wrong there. No blocks. Also, he's killed my Delirium, which is brutal. This card's kind of like my ultimate counter. Oh. Yeah, it's rough. I can just hard cast Altanak though next turn. And I should have started with this to draw cards, but fine. Just more land. Not gonna attack. We've got good defensive trades. Yeah, Ghost Vacuum kind of wrecking me. And he's gonna be able to turn this into 1/1 soon. But if he uses this too soon, like sacks it too soon, that's good for us. I'm happy to trade that. What's he gonna do? Oh, it's creature or enchantment, not artifact. Okay. Cool. Just play out Altanak. I can swing with my Spineseeker because it trades into anything he has. Probably should have done that first. Probably save my Final Vengeance for actually a card that's scary on his board. Nothing here really scares me. You could sack a creature and ping my Spineseeker, which is annoying, but it's fine. He might have removal for Altanak, but I draw a card if he casts a spell on it. Okay, so he's gonna spin. Oh, I guess that's true. But it's a trade all the same, right? I guess he gets a 1/1 counter that way. He has to answer Altanak somehow. A little awkward. Every time he uses Ghost Vacuum on me now, I get a 2/2. I'm gonna Final Vengeance this. Kill his Shepherding Spirits. And I might swing with both creatures. Or just out. Probably just Altanak for now. Yeah, just Altanak. You can kill it if he blocks with everything. That puts him in an awkward spot, I think. Okay, no blocks. Interesting. I think I'm just going to end my turn here. He's no longer going to Ghost Vacuum because I guess he can start doing his own yard, which is annoying, but fair enough. Okay. I can't block that. I'm not killing him next turn on the swing back. He's just going to have a bunch of 1/1s, isn't he? Gonna be awkward. Okay, I'll take it. An awkward trade, but I think it buys me the time I need, maybe? Okay, that's very awkward. Oof. He's going to use his vacuum. It's fine. then I'm gonna Altanak. I'm not sure I have enough really. Once he pops his vacuum, it's really awkward for me. I'd rather keep Valgavoths hidden. Okay. Yeah, a lot of those vacuum creatures have a lot of abilities, right? Spooky. If I attack with the Flesh Burrower and Altanak together, Trample, Death Touch, I think I only have to do 1 damage to each creature and then all the rest can go through. That could be pretty strong. What's he gonna do? Maybe he's forgot he can even pop his vacuum to get 6/1/1s. Oh, that's the worst case scenario ever. I'm gonna draw a card, but and that's GG. Oh. The weirdest choice he could make, I guess. I have to block the Shroud Stomper. He's gonna heal for 5. No, he's gonna heal for 7, sorry. Oh, he has lethal. Okay, I mean, a jump scare shouted by Ghost top deck or like end of play. I had no interaction. I guess there's a world in which I keep Altanak back to block. Then he just shouted by Ghost the Altanak. And I'm not putting any pressure on him. His vacuum's just getting bigger and bigger. I think that was going to be a super easy win. And the only card in the entire set that could have stopped that play was the vacuum, and he had it on that turn. Because I was just going to bin Altanak, use Valgavoth's Faithful, and pull it back out. It's a disgusting turn 4, but he had the answer. It starts on turn 3, it's super slow, but it's okay mana, right, I guess. I can bin this Altanak as well on turn 2. I've got nothing in my graveyard, so I can't actually. Yeah, very slow play. Maybe a mulligan. Maybe. I've got a 3, I've got a 4. Use Vigor. We play something nasty. Clown. Not that bad. Play this boy, get myself a swamp. His play was very slow, my play was very slow. It's all good, I guess. I can hold up, I can play the Leech and hold up the Vigor, I guess, next turn. No blocks. Other option would be Widow's Walk or Derelict Attic. I think I prefer... There's a world where I Thresher and just get damage out. That's fine, actually. Oh, he could have a... the counter spell. Okay, he doesn't have the counter spell. Is it fear of exposure or fear of... Not exposure, it's fear of imposters? Ah, he has artifact hate. Okay. I'm not going to block this, so I may as well swing back. So the Leech Vigor play was probably better. But the more you know. Percussionist. Probably wouldn't have wanted to block that either. Instead of holding up the Vigor, I'm just going to play out as much as I can. I'm 1 mana off 7. Well, next turn I'm 6, but I'm 1 mana off 7, so Altanak's an option for me soon. Oh, he's going to... That's annoying. That was very annoying. It's kind of answering a lot of my plays and then getting damage through was the clown. Okay. I could block the Percussionist, but I won't. Should have waited before I played that land. That was a mistake. Probably holding up Vigor so I can kill the clown. And that's done. And for 7 mana, ends up being 7 mana to pin this, and then yeah. Okay. That's the blockers. Boom boom. If he has a way to kill my Centipede, or if he has a counter spell, he's just killed me with a clown basically. Just like plays the clown, removal, 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 and I never get to block it. Yep. Ooh, I got Delirium, which I wasn't even thinking of, so I presume he wasn't thinking of either. I'm gonna attack with Vigilance first, actually. And then Altanak comes down. Okay. Vigilance, not Vigilance, Delirium saved me there. I think the game's winnable now. Could even play Live or Die as just removal if he plays something scary out. If not, it's just straight up Altanak. What's that room? You have no maximum hand size. Slow us. Slow us room. Altanak's legendary. I can't have 2 out. Okay, that's good to know. Probably just do this then. Okay. Yeah, I completely forgot he's legendary. Okay. He has to answer that, then answer the next one, then answer the resummon of it. Or he could play a threat, but I just killed the threat. Yeah, pretty tough spot for him. There's a Piranha Fly. He almost played a perfect tempo game, just kill everything I have. This is instant, so I can just swing with both, and they should not have a problem if he plays a creature. Can play this guy down as a defender. This defends because it has vigilance. Kills Altanak, I play another one, potentially. Ooh. Okay. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. 1-1. First game I call a little bullshit, just because he had the Ghost Vacuum. He had like the perfect Ghost Vacuum. On the perfect turn, stopped my Altanak. First time we've gotten a 2-drop, and we've been on the draw 3 turns in a row, or 3 times in a row. Okay, we have a 2-drop. Plenty fine. And we have removal as well. Play the dog, get to surveil once. I want to make sure I hit my land drops. It's a nice creature, but I don't have the land for it, so drawing it makes no sense. Okay. Very awkward play by him, because all my stuff is interactions, but I have nothing to interact with. MVS is brutal. That's actually not that bad. I would love a 2-drop to draw. He's saying good game already. Weird. Little ambitious. I can play the Bloodsucker and hope he hello. I can block this. He might have a trick. There's an argument to just keep this up, so I could clobber something. Okay. Should have played Infection, I guess. I think I have a play. Is there a... I can't bin this because I don't have a land in my graveyard. Okay. My turn. Oof. It's awkward. I don't have the 2 blacks for that, and then I just have interaction and nothing to interact with. The loner's brutal as well. Do I just clobber now? Or do I Frantic Strength on his turn and risk removal? Just have to if he has removal for this, there's nothing I can do. Yeah. Just a case of if he has removal or not. Can probably stabilize if he doesn't. Attackers, pass to blockers, block here, 1 blocker, Frantic Strength it. And just hope he doesn't have removal. Oh, I did bad maths there. For some reason I thought it would have 4 health. That's bad. That made no sense. Now he's going to ping me for 1 every turn. If I do this, then target creature to the battlefield, this, then I can do a clobber on that. That's turn. I need healing or I'm dead, right? Yeah. No, just got out tempo played again. Maybe I need to mulligan hands that aren't getting there fast enough. Oof. Do I have enchantment hate? I swing with him, I can maybe draw a card. Okay. I could break this. What does it have? An MVS, Sophia, Cynical Loner. Just nothing. This would be nice, but I just die on his end turn because this heals me. Yeah, it's just over. His Shattered Yard kills me. Oof, some rough games. Just getting out aggroed there, I guess. I made one huge mistake on the block, but it doesn't change anything. I guess it's the downside. I've been on the draw, what, 3 times in a row? If I was on the play, I think I win all of those games that I've lost so far. But that's pretty standard Magic. 2-drop, 4-drop, play on 3. We're on the draw again. I could play this early. There's a chance it gets removed, but removal on this is still, you know, fine, right? Like he's wasting removal on a creature that might not matter for a long time. He summons a 1/1, that's fine. Just drop my leech down, pass turn. No attacks. Next turn I hold up Strength or Vigor, if I don't have an obvious play. What did he throw in the yard? Diversion Specialist. Makes sense. I'm going to attack with my leech, I think. Okay. Okay. Get the Bloodsucker out. And no attacks. So when Infernal Phantom dies, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. And it gets power whenever you play an enchantment. I probably want to just kill that with a Vigor or a Final Vengeance or something. I don't want to kill it any other way. It's going to remove 2. It's going to 2-for-1 me no matter what it does, just because of the board state. Ugh. Glassworks, okay. Okay, Valgavoth dies. Okay. Okay, first time I've seen Tyvar. I probably don't block either. Because if I double block... I'm just gonna pass turn, I think. Yeah. Awkward. Fine. My turn. Play this guy and hold up the Vigor still. Part of me just wants to Final Vengeance that. In fact, I'm gonna Final Vengeance this. Okay, cool. Last turn. I've got a sorcery and a creature in my bin. I can add 5/5 to both of these. 5 mana. That become an 8/8 and a 10/9 at the end of the turn. This would get more damage through. He tries to remove either one. I've got the Vigor. That's fine. He needs a lot of blockers, doesn't he? That's a little annoying. He's gonna heal for what? 7? No, 5. I have enough. Oh, I do have enough. So that becomes a 10-10, and this would become a 14. Can block 2 damage most. I think that's lethal, right? As far as I can tell. Hope I did my math right. Okay. Ooh, this was really close as well. So he blocks 2 of the damage, but this does... Oh yeah, he blocks 1 of the damage, but... Oh, he does... Oh no, it is off. I am off by 1. If I stay back to block, I just die anyway. Oh, these have been some brutal games. Yeah, that's over. GG. Oof. These did not go well at all. And we had some really, like, I think Tyvar's an insane card. I think these were just some bad draw games, not even like played badly too much. I think there was a couple of mistakes, but I don't even think they were mistakes that mattered. 1-3 is brutal. But yeah, I think, you know, and we were on the draw, what, 4 games, so that's also another very unlucky thing. But still, I think it was a pretty fun deck. Shame we didn't get to use much of the Ghost Vacuum or Tyvar, but these are cool cards. We saw a lot of Altanak, which is nice. You don't always get to draft him, so that's a nice change of pace, I think. And yeah, and the Thresher didn't really get to pop off either. But still, I think this is a solid deck. I think on another day it may have even gone all the way to 7. But sometimes that's the way it is. If you guys enjoyed the video, please feel free to subscribe, and I'll be doing more Magic in the future. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.